The latest from Atlantic City, Walt.
Well, right now you're looking at it live on Skype, and it is a truly awesome sight here on the northern end of Atlantic City. The ocean basically unbridled. It is over the seawalls. It has ripped away 6 to 7 blocks of the boardwalk, and you can see just to the right of that, nearly half a block off the boardwalk, a huge pile of lumber that used to be the boardwalk. We are still 2 hours from high tide here. The ocean just within the last hour ripping away another chunk of boardwalk, maybe 50 feet long. A sudden crunch, a spray of white, and it was gone. We're looking at the waters that have piled lumber 2 and 3 blocks away, washing huge planks down the streets in the northern end of Atlantic City. And as we look at these streets, which we were actually able to drive over several weeks ago, it is simply a web of brown seawater, block after block after block. There are literally no streets that you could drive or walk upon here in the northern end of Atlantic City right now. A few minutes ago, we did see a high-ranging Humvee type of vehicle, perhaps National Guard or police, make its way through. Incredibly here, we do see a lot of lights, street lights and lights in building, although we do have words of major power outages elsewhere in the city. As we look out to the ocean, as Kathy was saying, with the eye wall approaching, we see no let-up right now in the waves, no let-up as they pound over the seawall here and begin cascading into nearby homes. The problem with the nearby homes, much of the lumber that used to be the boardwalk has now been washed into these homes and garages almost like battering rams in the hands of the ocean, crashing through fronts, doors, and also through windows of these homes, which are now being flooded. Most of the water you're looking at now on these cross streets just below the northern end of the island, probably in the 4 or 5, maybe even 6 foot deep areas. There's major flooding that is underway, and the fortunate thing is we have not seen any rescues or anyone calling for help here. It does appear that most of the people at this end of the island have certainly taken off. But as you look at the ocean coming in here, that used to be a 6 or 7 block stretch of the boardwalk, board by board, block by block. It has been simply torn away by the ocean throughout the day, and the dark lumber that you can now see piled below the apartment building there, that used to be part of the Atlantic City boardwalk. The ocean unrelenting now, hitting this seawall, splashing 20, 30, even 40 feet in the air, higher than some of the light poles along the boardwalk. It is a truly awesome sight, and the question as this storm moves in right now is how long it will keep pounding, how long the water will keep pouring in as we approach high tide, just how much damage beyond what you're looking at live via Skype the ocean is really going to do. That's the very, very impressive and disturbing scene live from the north end of Atlantic City. I'm Walt Hunter, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
It is a picture that just about leaves you speechless. Water